Our favorite time of the week, Faith Friday. And we are excited for our next guest, a professional soccer player. Well, that's what he was. Then he turned into an author and a syndicated radio host and a motivational speaker and a pastor, coming to us from Grace Community Church in Auburn, Washington. Pastor Jesse Bradley. Young fella, how are you doing?
TJ, I'm doing well. I appreciate how you lead the show.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to talk to you, but so devastated that my co-anchor, Amy Robach, is not here. Let's put this picture up, everybody. And this is Pastor Jesse Bradley with...
Ooh, I recognize that guy.
Mr. Andrew Shue, also known as Mr. Amy Robach. You all played on the same team at Dartmouth on the soccer team. Do I have that right?
That's right. We are like a family, still are, and so many great memories. Andrew Shue inspired us. I still remember when his brother died tragically, and the next game he played, scored 2 goals, lifted up his arms on his knees, and that image is still in my house, that picture. We went on to win the Ivy League title that year, but far more than that, he inspires us in life.
Now, what you know of Andrew Shue and what you know of Amy Robach, you know, did you ever imagine these two would end up together?
You know, we were surprised when all of a sudden, and all the tabloids, and Shuby was on all those pictures. I mean, we knew him as a great soccer player, but he's a heartthrob. And, you know, Amy, great couple. She inspires us overcoming cancer. I mean, they're doing amazing things together. She
absolutely is. We miss her here. Well, I hate she's not here today. I know she would love to be able to talk to you here. You have a heck of a story. Here, I gave that introduction. You went from, yes, college soccer, but you're also a professional player whose career ended in a way that you didn't want it to end and you had to overcome. Give a little brief backstory there of how you went from that to sitting in this seat now talking to me as a pastor.
Yeah, it was my childhood dream to play professional sports. And after Dartmouth, I was able to play overseas. And while I played in Africa and Zimbabwe, I took a prescribed medication. You were just talking about that on the show. And it actually built up side effects, serious side effects. My heart rate was 160 beats a minute sitting still, atrial flutter, lots of abnormalities, skip beats. And then also emotional side effects, waves of depression, waves of anxiety, crazy dreams, like a massive drug overdose. And I was fighting for my life for 1 year. And it took 10 years to fully recover. But I believe that some of the greatest things in life can come out of the worst circumstances. And I shifted from my identity being in performance to being in knowing how loved I am and secure in relationship with God.
And one more thing here. All of our Faith Friday guests, and this is why it's our favorite segment. We love and we turn the show over, if you will, and give you a moment to give people some inspiration going into the weekend. It's been a tough, really week for a lot of folks all over the country who are struggling, but in particular, our hearts and our thoughts have been with the folks down in Surfside, Florida. It's a holiday weekend. Yes. People are going to be spending time together and families getting together. But just with all that's going on, just some encouraging words, some inspiration going into the weekend you have for our viewers.
America's favorite spiritual song is Amazing Grace. That's what changed my life. I never heard about God's love growing up, but that at Dartmouth, you know, I learned about a relationship with God. And grace is undeserved. We don't earn that love. And I want to say that we really need each other. We need each other so much. And let's step up together. United States, let's go for a greater love and a greater unity. And if someone's hurting, simply be there for them. Listen. You can mourn with those who mourn, and also praying for people. I want to say that simple statements are sometimes the best.
Pastor Bradley, author Bradley, and family member Bradley, you're all those things to us. It is really good to have you. Thank you so much. Really sorry that Amy Robach couldn't be here for this today, but we hope to have you back on the show. All right, you have a good holiday weekend.
I really enjoyed it. Thanks, TJ.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.